Hey guys, so I'm here to do my 28-week update. I usually do these on Thursdays, but I decided to do it on Wednesday because I went for my, I don't even know how many ultrasounds I've had, but I think this is like my 4th time going there. So we found out some information that is not so good, but you know, what are you gonna do? So I'm just going to start with what is on my journal here. So my mood has been pretty good. You know, of course, being pregnant, your mood switches a lot. My energy level is gone. I don't have any energy to do anything anymore. I'm just constantly tired, and it's rough when Isabella doesn't want to go to sleep at night, and then I'm up late trying to get her to sleep, and then she'll wake up early. So it has been difficult, but you gotta work through it. My comfort level, I'm still somewhat comfortable. I'm not in that stage yet of like, it's starting to get there though, because he usually he's in my back, and recently he's been starting to just hang out in the front now. So you know, it's like your whole body just goes this way. Appetites and cravings. I have sweets. I always want candy. Baby movements. If you guys saw my Veda Day 26 video, I believe, I titled it Breakdancing Baby. I am so convinced that he is like breakdancing in my stomach. It's insane. He's constantly moving. Fitness activity for this week, like always, never changes, just some walking. So this week I have started to get like swollen, like my feet and my ankles are swelling, and I don't know if you can really notice, but my hands are starting to swell. And I never had the swelling problem with Isabella, so this is really new to me. Still, like I said, I still want the sweets and McChicken, not McChicken sandwich, just like any chicken kind of sandwich I want. I don't know. Like I said, we found out today that he does have a kidney problem, and I'll get into that in a minute. And he's just always moving around. It's amazing. Like with Isabella, it's like such a difference. She did not move around as much as he does, so you know, maybe it was just the way that she laid compared to the way that he's laying. I don't know, but it's just crazy how much he moves. And like, what makes it crazy is that you can tell that he's getting bigger, because like the movements are getting stronger, and he loves to stretch. I have noticed. I always feel like something just like stick out kind of. So he's definitely a mover. So let me get into what's on the app, and then I'll talk to you guys about my appointment. So I'm 28 weeks and 4 days. It says your baby is as big as a head of cauliflower, 16 inches, and 2.5 pounds. I only have 11 weeks and 3 days left. That is crazy. So your baby is settling into the proper position for birth with his head facing downwards towards your body's nearest exit. Your little work in progress is now about 2.5 pounds and almost 16 inches long. He's also busy adding new skills such as blinking to an already impressive repetitive of tricks like coughing, sucking, hiccuping, and taking practice breaths. Your baby's sleep now includes the REM, rapid eye movement phase, and that means he could be dreaming already. What do you suppose he's dreaming about? So that is crazy. I don't think I have a good picture. No. I don't have a really good picture to show you guys. I'm trying to find one. But yeah, he's gonna be here really, really soon, and it's really crazy to think about. This is, I don't know if you guys can tell because my phone is cracked, but that's the picture that one of the apps has. So let me get into the appointment that I had today. And this wasn't for seeing my doctor. I don't see my doctor until September 3rd. So that's when we'll talk more about whatever's going on. So I am not a fan of the doctor that is, you know, looking after his kidney. He would never really tell me anything, and I found out today that he wasn't so sure himself. So that's why he really wasn't, you know, explaining things to me. And so they were able to see both kidneys this time. Last week they weren't able to. And his right kidney is damaged and his left kidney is perfectly fine. His left kidney is measuring bigger than his right. And when he says bigger, he means like normal size. So he said that the damage to his right kidney was done early on in pregnancy, and you know, there's really no telling which way it will go. It will either shrink or it will, you know, I guess grow. I'm not sure. I'm still like very, very confused. But he said that there is still partial blood flow, which leaves concern for it getting infected, because he said it's very common that if you have like half of the kidney working, that you know, I guess the half that isn't working, I can't remember, either the half that isn't working or is working is prone to constantly getting infected, which means it will need to be removed. He said surgery is not very likely, that he would need to have surgery to get it out, but he will have to follow up with a specialist. And I could go to one, he said, now and start, you know, looking at our options and seeing what that doctor says. So at first I was like, you know what, I don't even want to, you know, bother with it. I'm just going to leave it as is, and when he's born, you know, I'll take him to a specialist. But after talking to my mom, we decided I'm going to find a specialist now. That way when he is born, I have somebody to call that can, you know, come to the hospital and take a look at him and, you know, all of that. So we don't, you know, have to worry about trying to find someone to, you know, to see him right away. I'll already have everything all set up. And it might happen that I will be induced and my doctor will not let me go on my own, which I'm hoping is not the case, because that means I would need Pitocin and all the other stuff, and I'm all for natural birth. I did not even get an epidural with Isabella, so I'm really hoping not to have to get an epidural, and it might be possible that if he does have to come a lot sooner than, you know, he's supposed to, I'll need like a C-section because he might not be in the right position, which I'm hoping won't happen either. But the fact that if it will happen, we'll be able to catch it long enough, soon enough to where they would be able to, you know, give him the drugs that he needs to make his lungs develop and everything. But I think it's very unlikely that they will do that. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I will update you guys, of course, once I talk to my doctor. I'm actually waiting for them to call me back. I think they might have called my mom because my mom keeps calling my phone. So I'm going to quickly do a belly shot, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, so hopefully you guys can get a good look. Can't really tell, but here is my 28-week belly from the front and from the side. Then with the shirt up from the front and from the side again. So I'm definitely starting to poke out a lot more, which is really cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I will update you guys as soon as I figure something out. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.